Wir setzen jetzt dort fort, wo wir beim letzten Mal aufgehört haben. Wir sind gerade hier auf dieses Apartment gestoßen. Da reinzukommen war ein etwas schwierigeres Rätsel. Und jetzt sind wir hier drinnen und wir wollen da sehen, was in diesem Tank drinnen ist. Cradle, das ist eine Wiege, das heißt, geht um Kinder mehr oder weniger. Bin nicht sicher, ob das ist, was wir hier haben. Also, es ist eine Strange Theory. Es gibt eine Konsole, da brauchen wir ein Passwort und ein Receptacle, da müssen wir irgendwas anstecken.
Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let him. He's big, yeah, and I'll be okay.
Okay, least ist groß geschrieben, aber least prudent. Least prudent person I know. Also wäre Prudence eigentlich der aufgelegte Deckname. Aber Think New Katarina, das war glaube ich das, was hier gestanden
This was used as a bookmark. It reads, Console PW. Think New Katarina.
New Katarina. Also, wir erinnern uns, es gab hier dieses Buch, also dieses Buch der Conduit von diesen Terroristen. Und ihr erinnert euch, ich habe versucht, Prudence einzugeben ins Terminal, weil das ein Name ist, Prudence, und sie ist die least prudent person he knows. Darum ist es ironic, hat er gesagt. Und hier ist im Creed of the Conduit tatsächlich eine Zeile versteckt: Melinda, Sister of Prudence. Die New Prudence ist also wahrscheinlich Melinda, die New Katharina. Und demnach würde ich behaupten, dass wir hier Melinda eingeben müssen, was ich wieder mit Hilfe eines Playthroughs herausgefunden habe. Enter help for available commands. Das ist schon ein eher sehr lästiges Rätsel, muss ich sagen. Den Conduit, den liest du nicht einmal so richtig. Es ist so viel Text, dass du ihn wahrscheinlich nicht mal einmal richtig durchliest und dann später dich daran zu erinnern, dass hier drin etwas steht. Das ist... Wow. Was haben wir für Commands? Möglich? Chamber. Open. Chamber. Just Status. Chamber. Status. 8 Monate, 12 Tage. Nutrition low. Abnormal. Wow. Da drin lebt irgendwas, das demnächst... Wow. Der braucht dringend was zu fressen. Heart rate abnormal. Adjust oxygen levels using maintenance valve.
This valve likely adjusts the oxygen mentioned in the console output, but I'm not sure if I should mess with it before I even know the contents of the tank.
Kann ich das aufmachen? Okay, nur die Hülle. Also ich schätze mal, dass da ein Baby ja, gebraut wird, mehr oder weniger. Also ein künstlich erzeugtes Baby.
A live baby in a womb tank. What on earth are these people doing?
Dieses Kind braucht Luft.
What the?
It's not too late. There'd be sacrifices, but it'd be worth it.
That was unsettling. They did warn me about the side effects. I hope that was just a brief glitch in my blue. I need to go and report these findings to Stina.
Nein, du musst...
But I should probably make sure the tank is stable first. I don't like that blinking red light over there. Ugh, it's stuck.
Ja, sicher, stuck. Was sonst? Ölen konnte man Ja, ich habe eine Idee.
Some kind of live output of technical.
Der kleine Roboter wurde doch ständig geölt. Vielleicht hat...
I should stabilize the womb tank.
Okay, müssen wir also nicht, das geht auch. Receptacle, da muss man irgendwas... Wie kann man das öffnen? Aber hier gibt es nicht so wahnsinnig viel. Womb, Cradle, Leiter, Bed. Haben wir irgendwas, mit dem wir das aufmachen können? Ah.
All right, it's loose now.
Zu. Chamber status. Adjust is abnormal.
It won't turn any further. It won't turn any further.
Müssen wir das jetzt ernsthaft so lange rumprobieren, bis das... Das rote Licht blinkt immer. Bevor ich da jetzt zu lange rumprobiere. Aha.
The heart rate looks good now. I'll keep the valve in this position.
Was hat sie jetzt gesagt? Das habe ich jetzt unabsichtlich übersprungen. Schauen wir nochmal den Chamber Status an. Normal, okay. Sehr 95%ige Chance zu überleben. Auch das ist gut, also das ist schon zart. Es ist relaxed, das ist gut. Aber es hat zu wenig Nutrition, also es braucht was zu essen und wird wohl mit den Pflanzen zu tun haben, die wir dort gefunden haben. Also, okay. Ja.
Agent England, reporting in.
Oh, there you are. How was your first day?
Well, it turns out that the second victim, Carl, was up to something. And whatever they were doing, I'm sure it's somehow connected to the killings.
Well, you got yourself one juicy case here. Those two lovebirds of yours just turned a double homicide into an anti-terrorism effort.
Shit, you're right. Do we need to call for backup?
Nah, you can always call in the local cops if anything big goes down.
I suppose. So how active is the conduit these days anyway? From what I was taught at the academy, they're practically a non-threat now.
Sure, we caught some of their head honchos, blew up a few strongholds, but it's hard to wipe out an ideology. All it takes is for a single book to remain in circulation, an idea to spring to life, and we're all back to square one.
The relentless stance against those people always puzzled me. Aren't our Augs technically AI?
Sounds like someone slept through the lectures on nanoscale distributed processing networks.
I most certainly didn't. I just found it to be a bit of a gray area.
Well, your Augs do not use CPU cores for processing. They rely entirely on your existing neurons.
Right, and since the nanites essentially piggyback on my brain, they're classified as a procedural system.
You got it. Perfectly legal. Enough about that. Let's get back to the case.
Sure. I found a functional womb tank in the apartment at Mimir Road. It had a living unborn child inside.
Oh. Artificial wombs are highly illegal. I'll have to notify our superiors.
There's more, Councilwoman. The tank fluid had traces of blue.
Really? Now, how the hell did they get that? Any concentrated vials?
Not that I could see.
Be on the lookout. They might have a stash somewhere.
I will. I wonder how the child fits into their agenda.
Good question, ain't it? Want to hazard a guess?
It's gotta be some kind of experiment, right?
Bingo. These people are fanatics. That's what they do.
So, what will happen to the child then?
That's not for you to worry about. I'll get word to the city, and they'll send someone within a week or so. Meanwhile, I'll have the apartment put under surveillance. I'll get someone discreet, in case the Lady of the Hour returns.
Understood.
So, what are your thoughts on the killer?
Naja, was glauben wir? Was könnte es bis jetzt sein? Ich glaube, es ist, wie heißt es, Razor, irgendein Razor. Man soll immer die einfachstmögliche Erklärung nehmen.
One possibility is that this is simpler than we think. Just some kind of relationship drama.
Could be. Either way, finding this gal who was hot and heavy with Carl should be your next task.
Agreed. I'll do my best to track her down tomorrow.
Good. Dismissed, Agent.
We already talked.
Zurück im Bett und jetzt wird geschlafen.
Hey, pretty girl. Time to wake up.
Huh? Who's that?
It's me, silly. Who else? Were you expecting other men in your bedroom?
Oh, Alex. I had the strangest dream. I was on a murder case far away. In Nordsund, of all places.
Ooh, exciting. Was I there too?
No. You were gone. I didn't care much for that part.
Well, I'm here now. I thought I'd check on how you're doing.
Oh, you know me. Always trying to figure myself out.
Ain't that the truth? Sorry for waking you. I just needed to hear your voice.
That's all right. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. Good night, Alex.
Good night, Vera.
Eher traurig. Schlafen.
And I thought dreaming of Alex was a thing of the past. Might as well get rid of some of that clutter from yesterday. No point in carrying all that junk around.
So, wir haben noch das Skalpell, den Conduit, das Bloody Photo.
I took him by surprise with this photo. I wanted to capture the real Alex, not the goofball posing for a picture.
Sekunde, ich suche gerade was zum Schreiben. So, wir sind also wieder im
Doesn't appear to-
Einsatz. Haben wir irgendwas, das wir hier neu haben? Nein, ich glaube nicht. Filing Cabinet ist auch.
Ugh, my head. Whoa. My eyes feel great. Everything looks so sharp and clear.
Night Vision Telescopic Zoom.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
What the fuck?
I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Sie sieht plötzlich schärfer. What the fuck is going on?
Agent England. Good. You're up.
Morning, gentlemen.
We were just going to see if you were awake. There's been a freak accident of sorts.
It's probably best for you to see for yourself. The timing is quite suspicious, given the recent murders.
All right. Who is the victim?
Leonard Dahl, the head of our new recycling center. He was killed sometime during the night.
In a most gruesome manner, too. Gabriel will accompany you to the site.
Very well. Let's be on our way then.
Here we are. Have a look around. The man standing over there is our witness.
Got it. I'll let you know if I need any help.
Understood. I'll be here.
Was gibt's hier alles? Das Recycling Center. Leonards Accident. Leonard Dahl. Puh, da ist ein Haufen Zeug. Cables, Switch, Control Room, Doors, Worker, Bin, Crates, Belt, Bed, Desk. Da ist wirklich viel zu tun. Reden wir doch einfach mal mit dem Kerl.
Thank God you're here. Len...
Slow down. Relax. You're safe. We're here to help. Start at the beginning.
Ich glaube, mir ist nicht gefährlich.
Okay. The big organics processor. I woke up late last night, heard it fire up. I live next door, so I got dressed and walked in here. Leonard wasn't around, so I turned all the machines off. I went to look for him in his living quarters, but he wasn't there. I figured he was still out late with some of the guys and that the machines had sprung to life on their own somehow. I went back to bed and slept through the night. Didn't hear anything else. When I came back this morning to work just half an hour ago, Leonard was still gone. He's usually up and about way before my shift starts. I did a routine check of the organics processor and that's when I noticed his remains in there.
The victim is inside that machine?
Yes.
Could it have been an accident?
I don't know. God, I can't get it out of my head.
Please, try to calm down. Could it have been an accident?
It could, well, maybe he fell down in the pipe, and was torn to shreds. Oh, God, poor Leonard.
He's panicked.
It's no use. He's having...
Verständlich. Die Bin.
About half filled with God knows what. Pretty stinky. I don't see anything out of...
So, was ist in den Books drin? Was ist im Desk? Wir schauen uns
Mostly
von
history
links nach
books
rechts
and
am
some
besten an.
fictional novels.
Kurbel nicht so viel an deiner Nase rum.
This is probably where Leonard's bed. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Panel.
This conveyor belt sends metal objects down into the
Okay, metallene Objekte werden da geschmolzen.
This thing is used to transport metals to the smelter. It's filled with various junk.
Bist durch, ja, ich bin jetzt gerade hier Tag 2 begonnen und es hat mich schon, ich habe es ziemlich super gefunden, einige der Rätsel bis jetzt, aber wir werden das im Podcast dann Ende der Woche besprechen. Was
This
war
thing is used to transport metals to the smelter. It's filled with various junk. All right, looks like these are the materials last put into the smelter. Various tools and lots of knives headed for recycling.
Knives.
I don't see anything.
Wir werden mal schauen, ob da ein gewisses Knife dabei ist. Nämlich, ja.
Wow, I think I just found the weapon that killed Carl and Maya.
That would indicate foul play, right? Kind of unlikely to have a freak accident with a murder weapon in the same room.
Agreed, but I'll refrain from drawing any conclusions until I know more. No DNA or prints. so this knife must have been thoroughly cleaned.
Schade, dass Smartscan hier noch irgendwas auspackt, aber eher nicht, schaut's aus. Also erst da drin die Instructions geben wir uns vielleicht vor, ha?
This says the machine works by grinding down organics into smaller chunks, and then burning them to create biogas. The control panel here can be used to retract the grinding gears and access the chamber, but the system waits for the latest batch to be incinerated first. These must provide power for the machine. Not sure which cable leads to what. A control panel for this. This says the machine works by grinding down organics into smaller chunks, and then burning them to the control panel here. Guess that's the intake for materials to be recycled.
So, Kanada reingeflogen sein, wir glauben es nicht. Was ist jetzt diese Enhanced Vision?
I don't see anything out of the... Guess that...
Schauen wir mal, ob die Tür aufgeht. Well. Was gibt's hier? Grinder und Darkness. Wir haben ja Enhanced Vision.
That looks like the ignition mechanism. I can see the yellow cable powering it.
Okay.
Looks like the human remains are trapped behind the grinding gears. I don't think they can be moved manually. No, the gears are stuck solid. My augmented strength won't...
Okay, ja. Dann werden wir wohl das gelbe Kabel cutten.
I tried pulling it loose, but it's stuck in there pretty... A razor-sharp surgical... Okay, the yellow cable is disconnected now.
Eingeschaltet. Eingeschaltet.
I think that retracted the grinding gears. There was a small key among the remains. It must have been in the victim's pocket. Ugh, this is quite a mess. I'm not equipped to deal with this.
So, hat sich da was geändert?
I already
Wahrscheinlich.
did that. The yellow...
Okay.
That part of the machinery is too...
Spannend, ob diese Enhanced Vision jetzt nur aufgrund meines Spielstils zur Verfügung gestanden ist. Das wäre spannend.
I think that engaged the grinding gears. I think that retracted the grinding gears.
Okay.
It's the key I found in the recycling center. Likely belonged to Leonard.
Aber bis jetzt haben wir noch keinen Grund, einen Key zu suchen. Habe ich gesagt? Instruction. Gabriel, door, bin, crates. Was ist in den crates?
A few crates of different sizes. Maybe for transporting some of the recycled materials? About half filled with God knows what.
Pretty stinky. Okay.
I have some more questions.
Okay.
Okay, er ist nervös. Wir sollten ihn nicht zu sehr beanspruchen, aber es ist Leonard.
So, tell me what you know about Leonard.
He was my supervisor. I've been working for him for about a year now.
Do you know anything about his private life?
He was kind of a quiet guy. He was strong as a horse. Fond of books, too.
He liked books? What kinds?
I don't know, all sorts. Maybe go check his room or something. I really didn't know him that well.
How does the organics processor work?
No, don't make me think about that death trap.
It's panicked, it's okay. Hammerbub, Leonard's Key. Was haben wir da noch?
Mostly history books and... I don't see how...
Gibt es da noch was wir suchen? Ich glaube eigentlich nicht.
Got the knife.
Okay, so viel dazu.
The weapon that killed Carl and Maya. Likely Leonard, too.
Ist dazu noch was zu sagen?
I have some more...
Okay.
I don't need to show him that. That's evidence. I don't want to.
Weil dann brauchen wir eigentlich nichts von ihm.
Okay, that's all.
All right.
Gabriel,
Yes, ma'am?
do you know who Katerina Berg is?
I don't know about Katerina, but Melinda? That's the name of the school teacher, I think. At least that's what I heard the kids call her outside.
Are you absolutely sure?
Positive. As far as I know, she's the only Melinda in Nordsund.
That's excellent news. If you see her, take her into custody immediately, and let your colleagues know to be on the lookout too.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you know about Melinda?
Not a lot.
What do you know?
Nothing really.
What can you tell?
Nothing that isn't secondhand information.
Do you know how?
No idea, but there's some kind of label on it near the...
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
wir sind durch.
That's all for now.
Roger that, ma'am.
Ich glaube, wir sind durch. Wir könnten wieder in die
I
Stadt.
should examine the remains first.
The remains. But
I think that engaged the grinding. I think that retracted the grinding gears. Guess that's the intake.
aber das haben wir uns ja. Okay, müssen wir
I don't see anything out of.
den Scanner. Ja, okay.
Post-mortem. This clearly wasn't an accident then. It was a disposal of a murder victim.
Noch nichts natürlich. So,
Hey, Gabriel.
Yeah?
I've managed to secure the body. You're free to leave and get back to your other duties. The remains are in quite bad shape, so I think it's best if Dr. Pearson collects them.
Roger that, ma'am. I think the doctor has some medical emergency this morning, but he should be able to take care of it today or tomorrow.
Good. Tell him to bring it all to the morgue.
Will do. I'll go find him right away.
Can I leave too? I really need to go get a drink.
I suppose. I'll call for you if I come up with any more questions.
so. Der ist uns auch egal. Also, wir haben den Autopilot, wir haben den Trolley, wir haben eigentlich alles, was wir brauchen hier drin. Da ist jetzt auch nichts Neues dazugekommen und wir ziehen ab.
Hi, honey.
No, no. Wait, what? It wasn't a dream? I must be going crazy. The blue is messing with my head.
That's one way to say hello. You doing okay there, darling?
Not really, Alex.
How can I help then? This is weird for me, too.
I have no idea. It's so strange seeing you like this.
Well, I'm here now. Maybe we should just try to make the best of it.
I guess so.
Great. So, how are you doing? Really?
Oh, you know, keeping it together somehow. I thought taking on this case would give me a chance to get away from everything.
I get that. We went through a lot.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well, I'll let you get back to the case. Let's talk later, all right?
Okay. I must be losing my mind.
Das ist jetzt dieser North Part, der Street Artist ist wieder hier.
A mural depicting some kind of abstract art. Hey there.
Hi. Whoa, badass coat.
Oh, thanks. Got it a week ago.
Right on. You need to get some patches and stickers and shit for it too. give it some personality.
I might just do that. So, you're some kind of artist.
Yeah? What do you think?
Looks like two flowers hugging.
Huh. That's an interesting take.
Next. Das haben wir hier, den Street Artist, Memorial Northwest und East ist hier auch noch drin. Ist da ein Grund hinzugehen? Ja, offensichtlich, Northwest. Stairs, Broken Windows, Elevator, Café. Was ist jetzt eigentlich unser erstes kleines...
I think that leads to a church of some kind. Not sure what happened here, but it looks like old damage. Somebody swept up the glass on the outside, but didn't bother with actually repairing the windows. Maybe later.
Okay, also wir haben hier eigentlich nichts zu tun. Wir wissen aber jetzt, dass es das hier gibt. Ein Café, eine Kirche, Little Broken Glass. Was ist im Osten dieser Stadt noch zu finden? Auch das ist neu. Solarpanels, einen weit entfernten Turm, einen großen Haufen Junk, also Dreck, Mist, Müll. Und da kann man auch hingehen und da gibt es dann noch eine
Not
Dauer.
sure where that... I don't have a reason to...
Okay,
A light beacon, marking the northern edge of the town disk.
Town Disk.
Some fairly advanced solar panels. Those alone should be capable of powering up several blocks.
Offensichtlich. Okay, da wollen wir nicht rein. Wir haben hier nichts zu tun, aber wir wissen auch hier, es gibt einen großen Junk-Haufen, Müllhaufen und eine Tür, die nirgends hinführt. Und dann sind wir wieder hier. Robot Shopping im Town Square. Zurück zum Town Square. Was wollen wir hier? Gehen wir das nochmal durch. Leonard ist gestorben. Wir haben Myers und Carls Mörder noch nicht. Wir suchen dringend nach Katharina. Ab in die Schule. Wir können erstmals auch in die Schule rein. Sehr schön. Es gibt hier einiges zu tun. Eine Klimaanlage, Kinderwand. Okay, wir werden uns das mal ein bisschen anschauen.
Looks disconnected. Probably not worth the energy. Pictures of teachers and staff decorate the wall. There are a number of women here who could be Katerina, but... Okay, let's see if I can find... Oh, right here. Same brass necklace. This has got to be her. All right, I took the picture. Perhaps someone will recognize her. I don't see anything out of the... I don't see anything out of the... I don't see any...
Gut.
I don't need to rummage... Plenty of outdoor activities planned for the children. Various books and all... Nothing out of the ordinary, but I doubt... Looks like a few kids left some... I don't need to run... I think the children grew these themselves. That's good. Gives them some practical skills. Drawings of different plants and trees, with close-ups of their nuts, leaves, and seeds. Empty. Guess...
No classes today, okay. Glaube ich alles durch hier.
A photo of Katerina.
In der Kantine, da gibt es natürlich die Möglichkeit. Ja, da sitzen immer die gleichen Gestalten hier drinnen.
I don't need to know his opinion on that. I don't need...
Hier ist auch niemand. Gut. Vielleicht ist sie schon verhaftet, das kann natürlich sein.
Hello again.
Hey there.
So, it looks like Leonard's accident was a murder.
Seems so, yeah.
Agreed. All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
Do you recognize...
Sure, that's Melinda. She's
what?
she's just kind of cute is all.
Nicht verhaftet worden, aber bisher. Okay. wieder hier? Commissionary Anderson.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
Commissary.
By all means.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
Do you recognize this woman?
That's the young teacher, isn't it?
Yes, I found the picture in the school.
I see. I don't know much else about her.
Did you know?
Not at all. I only first learned his name this morning.
I learned that Leonard's death wasn't an accident. He was placed in that machine after his death.
I suspected as much. Any leads on his killer?
Some. I found the weapon that killed Carl and Maya in the recycling center, but it's clean.
So the murderer must have stashed it there after disposing of Leonard.
Probably. It was placed in the metal recycler, so maybe the killer meant for it to get smelted down and destroyed.
Sounds like a plausible theory.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
Gibt's da neue?
I don't need to look. I don't think.
Okay. Trying kostet nix. Was ist das Large-Buch gewesen nochmal? Greenhouse.
Looks like a logbook. Maybe Anderson. The window offers a view over a street that can. Just lots of. I guess Anderson.
Okay. Wie finden wir die gute Dame nun? Vielleicht geht's. Ah, ja, es könnte durchaus sein, dass wir jetzt ins Museum gehen können, nicht wahr? Yes.
Hi there. I see.
Yep, feel free to head in now.
Great. I'll do that later. Looks like she's trying to.
Ja, Military.
Wow,
Robot.
this thing must have been fearsome back in the day.
Ja, es gibt hier eine ganze Menge zu tun. Der Healing Tank, das wird noch interessant, aber wir gehen jetzt von rechts nach links durch, hätte ich gesagt. Aha, er drückt auf die Drohne hier drüben.
Looks like this is modeled from how the world looked pre-collapse. There's no crack caused by the Hyperloop failure, and the crater field is nowhere to be seen. This facility has been deemed compliant with the Third Decree, 12th Amendment, on November. I'm pretty sure these were flown autonomously, and that some famous world leader got killed by hackers who took control of her vehicle. A terrorist group claimed responsibility, and there was a bloody civil war. It's hard to think that most people had several of these in their homes once upon a time. It shows various star constellations. Apparently the ones we plan to explore with some incredible new rocket engine that they were about to finish when the collapse happened. The collapse occurred on what we now refer to as Year Zero AR, Anno Reducto, Year of the Collapse. During this time, AI was involved intimately in every part of our lives. The typical family could not be sustained without it for more than a few weeks. A coalition of anti-technology, anti-globalist, and religious movements, referred to as the Human Wave, reached a critical mass due to a series of AI incidents across the globe. A growing fear of the singularity, mainly proposed by Voice for Human Progress, VFHP, was a contributing factor, as were proven hardware faults in widespread robotics across the globe. On June 2nd, the Third Decree UN resolution was passed, declaring that all AI was scheduled to be discontinued over a course of 10 years. An observant reader may notice that this definition is different from the Third Decree we live by today, wherein CPUs are completely outlawed. This is because the Third Decree has been amended 12 times. However, the phasing out period for AI did not proceed as planned, And we now enter an era in which there are large holes in our historical records. But we do know that there was a massive worldwide blackout, rendering most computer chips and processors in the world unusable. Contemporary scholars have theorized about what exactly caused this sudden change. If it was a deliberate large-scale attack, an unintended consequence of the ongoing shutdowns, or if there could be natural causes, such as solar flares. The evidence is scarce, and the lack of global communication and infrastructure, not to mention the struggle for daily survival, has made truth-seeking in this matter extraordinarily difficult. Regardless, the end result was clear. From that day, the old world was no more. In the dark, we took our first stumbling steps as truly free humans, surrounded by our mountains of dead machines.
Bisschen weird, bisschen weird. Eine große anti-technologische Subplotline hier.
A regeneration pod kept people healthy and energetic.
Also ich bin relativ sicher, dass dieser Laserstrahl noch in irgendeiner Form hilfreich sein könnte. Aber ich glaube nicht, dass wir momentan dabei sind, das benutzen zu können. Schauen wir uns das nochmal an. Schießt auf die Drohne. Ist da noch was zu tun für uns?
Everything under...
Just a normal day of
Looks like...
Schauen, ob da noch was zu tun ist. Hier ist nichts zu tun. Diese Pflanzen...
Not sure what kind of plant...
So, das sind die Pflanzen, mit denen sie das Kind gefüttert haben. Aber wir müssen schauen, können wir zu dem Kind noch hin? Das war Mimio Road. Irgendwie sehe ich hier keinen, auch noch so diskreten.
There's that red light again. Something must be wrong.
Oh no. Canister replacement.
Oh, the tank is nearly out of nutrients. I should keep an eye out for a replacement canister.
Okay, wir müssen hier einen Kanister reinbringen. Nachdem hier Katharinenberg. Okay. Wie geht's ihm denn? Lowered pulse, okay.
This must be...
Einen solchen Replacement-Kanister, das wird nicht leicht, aber ich könnte mir vorstellen, wo war das nochmal alles? Woher kriegen wir so einen Kanister? Schauen wir vielleicht auf diesen großen Junkyard irgendwo. Recycling Center eher nicht. To the Mall. Junk Heap.
I doubt they're being added to, though. Nordson resident... The junk piles extend some half a mile into the empty eastern part of... I doubt they're being... I don't have a...
Okay. Nutrition Replacement. Hat Walter sowas vielleicht? Hi, Walter.
Hi there, Walter.
Morning, miss. How was your first night in town?
Yeah, have a nice night's sleep? Well, I sure didn't. This numbnut forgot to unplug me, so I had to listen to his snoring for 9 hours.
I protest, Nissa. I hardly ever sleep for more than 7.
Oh, wow. That makes it much less like torture.
I slept okay. The bed was a bit too soft for my taste, but I'll live.
Glad to hear it. So...
I guess you heard...
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but man, people dropping dead left and right like this? It's getting real scary out there.
Hey, Walter, do you happen to have any containers for liquid nutrients?
Oh, I'm fresh out of those. Sold my last one to Maya Strand. Said she was working on a processing unit for a high-energy liquid food solution. Like people actually want to eat goo.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Das ist ein guter Hinweis.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Baba, Nisse. Ja, wir schauen mal, das Maya, das habe ich mir fast gedacht, dass das bei ihr was sein könnte. Weil diese Pflanzen, die sie da angebaut hat, die mit Sicherheit nutrition sind. Vielleicht auch bei den Schulkindern. Was haben wir hier? Eine Maschine, ein Controller, Robot Arm Shelves. Was ist denn das Maschine?
Some kind of airtight container. I don't think this is the nutrient canister I'm looking for. The receptacle on the womb tank was much smaller. This looks like some kind of dispenser, though. So if I find the right container, I might be able to refill it here. Some old Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe. Nice collection of looks like a hard.
Okay, wir brauchen also etwas, das hier reingeht.
I don't see an.
Wir brauchen also einen Kanister und ich glaube, da könnte eventuell in der Schule einen geben. Aber da war doch auch nichts. Aber diese.
I think the children grew these themselves.
Aber hier ist auch nichts. Wo könnte man so einen Nutrition-Dings hier? Hat er in der Klinik sowas? Medical supplies, faucet by the blue box.
Various medical supplies. It's filled with cannulas. I don't think I.
Hat der Kollege hier unten irgendwas?
Appears to be a. I think that's one last waiting room before the one last.
Okay, Kollege Ding ist es nicht hier. Also es ist nicht da, nicht hier. Schauen wir vielleicht, ob in der Kantine was zu finden ist in der Hinsicht. Ich weiß nicht, ich glaube ja nicht, aber.
A few identical coffee cups. I think they
Drawers, tools.
Looks like an old filing cabinet. Not sure what. Looks like it's filled with different.
Oh, the tube. Die Tube. Das hat auch Walter hatte so einen Bot, der irgendwie für seine Nahrungssache. Nein, falsch. Doch, richtig. Teapot, den habe ich gemacht.
Not really feeling an.
Das war es wohl auch nicht.
What?
Oh, a bot.
I don't see any.
Das ist dann wohl auch nicht. Okay. Wo ist eigentlich unser kleiner Künstler hin? Der schuldet mir noch ein Gedicht. In der Police Station hätte ich jetzt auch gerade keine Ahnung, wo sowas sein könnte. Million Road wäre noch eine Möglichkeit, aber da haben wir eigentlich auch alles durch. Northtown. Im Recycling Center wäre noch eine Möglichkeit. Schauen wir mal, ob es hier irgendwas gibt in der Hinsicht. Aber ich glaube es ja nicht.
This thing is used to transport metal.
Big Tube.
Guess that's the intake.
Habe jetzt hier auch nichts zu tun. Ich brauche so einen Container. In der Mall. Ist da was in der Kirche?
Doesn't look functional. I think that.
Auch nicht also. Haben wir irgendwas übersehen? Merle, nein.
A mural depicting. I'll leave a.
Junkheap, da haben wir jetzt auch schon geschaut. Da war ja eigentlich vorher nichts, aber vielleicht können wir jetzt in die Tür.
Not sure.
Und auch. So, da nochmal rein. Ich glaube, rein können wir nämlich jetzt auch nicht, oder?
I don't have a reason.
Okay, wir sind also wieder da. Windshims.
Nein.
Chimes.
Looks like an apartment.
Okay, wo waren wir noch nicht? Wir waren beim Meier. Oh, im Museum vielleicht selbst. Ist da Dinge.
I don't see any. I don't see. I don't see.
Auch hier irgendwie nix.
I'm pretty sure these. It's hard to think.
Okay. Klinik. Wo ist denn noch eine Möglichkeit?
Do you know this one?
Oh, her. I sometimes spot her off the beaten path, actually.
You do? Where?
By the junk heap. Dunno what business she's got there, but I notice her sometimes when I collect parts. She thinks nobody sees her, all sneaky and quick. But I've got keen eyes.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Walter.
Junkheap it is. Ja, schau, Kids sind jetzt plötzlich hier.
Looks like he's holding some kind.
Hey, you wanna go do something?
I'm tired.
Hey, kids.
Hey.
Theo, that's the lady that Miss M...
Shut up, Alicia.
Now, wait a minute. Alicia, is it? You know Miss M?
Of course we do, ma'am. We're kids. She's our teacher.
Yeah, we just know her from school and stuff.
Right. So you haven't seen Miss M around today, have you?
Nope.
Well, I doubt these kids. Do you know what happened yet?
My friend told me that somebody murdered him with a knife. I bet it was
I bet you wouldn't say that if you saw it for real, Theo. You'd just be sad.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh? Just like when we found that dead bird.
Shut up! That was different.
Do you know what happened in the museum last week?
Miss M told us in school. She almost cried. I could see tears in her eyes.
My mom was totally freaked out that day. She had to work late again.
She does that a lot? What does she do?
She's the mayor. Every time something bad happens, she has to go and talk to the council.
I doubt these kids know. Do you know what happened in the recycling center today?
Did somebody get hurt? My mom said it wouldn't happen again. That they would get help from the city to get the bad guys.
Okay, jetzt haben wir da zwei kleine Kinder dreimal zu Mordfällen.
Wow, they sent a girl?
Stop it, Theo. You always say stupid things and get us in trouble.
So,
Nuh-uh. Our teacher's name is Melinda, but she prefers Miss M.
You know, I need to find Miss M really badly. Do you know where she would go if she was ever in trouble?
I don't know.
We have no...
That's all I need, kids.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
No, that's not all I need.
I've got some more questions for you two.
Okay.
Fine.
Come on.
I don't know.
We told you already. We don't know.
I think you know more. Now would be the time to tell me, before you get into trouble.
There's nothing to say, lady.
But Theo,
Alicia, chill. We haven't done anything wrong.
I guess.
What do you think of...
He's okay, I guess. He came by the school once and talked about catching criminals and stuff.
Yeah, that was fun. It sucks that there's no women in our police station, though.
I noticed. But it's not like that in most places. In the city, it's almost 50-50.
Really? Do you think I could be in the police one day? Like you?
Sure, kid. Nothing's stopping you.
Ha! When I become a policewoman, I'll arrest you all the time, Theo.
Oh, dream on!
Do you know who Stina Ruth is?
Yeah, she works with my mom. Stina is pretty cool. I like how she doesn't treat me like a kid.
I see. How does your mom like working with Stina?
I know they fight sometimes, but Mom says that's why she likes having Stina around. She doesn't like people who always agree.
Sounds like a good quality in a leader.
I guess.
So, did you guys ever hang out with Maya Strand?
Hang out? No way. She didn't really like kids.
She liked me sorta, but this one time, she got real angry with Alicia.
Oh yeah? Why?
I just wanted to try all her stupid stuff.
Alicia was like running around and pressing all the buttons, and Maya totally freaked out.
That sucked. I was just messing around and she started yelling at me.
Yeah, Maya used to be fun. When we were little, she'd talk about history and stuff.
Now she only talks to herself, like a crazy lady.
Not anymore. She's dead, Allie.
Okay, whatever. Sorry, I guess.
What do you guys think of Dr. Pearson?
He's kind of weird, but nice. Every time I see him, he teaches me something new about the human body.
Yeah, he fixed my broken arm too. It's totally fine now. Look!
Oh, seems to have healed up nicely. What happened?
It totally wasn't my fault. I liked climbing and went up my favorite path in the junk heap, but somebody had messed it up, so I slipped.
Ouch. Better be more careful.
Yeah, I know.
Do you guys know?
Yeah, he's a cop.
Policemen should have guns. My dad has like 4 of them, and he's just a baker, not a policeman.
Hey, can I hold your gun, lady?
In your dreams, kiddo. Do you guys know?
Yeah, he's the best. Nisa is my favorite. Mom even made a cute hat for him once.
Yeah, and then Nissa said it looked like an old carpet had made some poo-poo. He's so funny.
Do you know Leonard Dahl?
Who?
He was... Never mind. It doesn't matter. Come on, Alicia.
We told you already. We don't know.
I think you know more. Now would be the time to tell me, before you get into trouble.
There's nothing to say, lady.
But Theo...
Alicia, chill. We haven't done anything wrong.
I guess.
That's all I need, kids.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
I've got some...
Okay.
Fine.
That's all I...
Okay.
Let's see here. It's a map of a secret hideout of some kind. Looks like the entrance is hidden behind a fridge in the east junk pile, just past the tunnel.
That's the fridge.
Old shipping containers, neatly stacked. They look fairly intact. Maybe this area used to be a loading dock, and cute outfit. Must have taken forever to knit. Old pre-collapse cars. Likely old pre... I'm surprised I haven't seen many bicycles around. Should... A big old combustion engine exhaust. Oh, there's some kind of switch under here. There we go. It's a hefty pneumatic arm. There's a sticker on the transformer it's connected to, saying 215 volts to 240 volts. I'll write it down. Pneumatic door. I can see a small sign near the end of the cable. It says 230 volts to 240 volts. I'll write it down. That power cord seems to be connected to the metal gate. It doesn't look like it can be easily removed. Can't get too close. That's really high voltage. I need to find...
Ich glaube, wir haben da momentan nicht wirklich die Tools, um das aufzumachen. Und drum werden wir das in unserer nächsten Folge angehen. Können wir das elektrische Tor überwinden? Findet das nächstes Mal raus, wenn es wieder heißt Whispers of a Machine. Bis später.